I'm back, baby. Hey, 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 hey. Kenai's excited. Kenai's excited. He didn't think I was coming back. So my schedule today, unfortunately, said 1 to 10, and it's actually 2 to 11 for holiday hours.
Yay.
So I went into work, and they're like, "You working 1 to 11?" And I was like, "No." And they're like, "We're open later," and I was like, "Bye. I'll be back." So we get to see each other for a second.
Because now you won't go to work until like 6 or 7, huh?
Probably.
No!
I can still ask if I can go earlier.
No, like if that would make your day hard, don't do that.
It's so hard. No, I'll do it.
Well, while you're
If they'll
home,
let me, if it'll work.
while you're home, since we didn't do kicks of the day yesterday, do you want to do yours real quick?
Yeah, we can do kicks of the day. Now we're realizing that yesterday we filmed, but it was kind of a hectic day, so we didn't end it at all.
Yeah.
Or do much of anything.
It's decently long. It's like 10 minutes, but it's
not real well put together.
not really well put together.
So we'll do two kicks of the day, unless you don't want to.
Yeah,
I'll do 2 kicks of the day.
I'll show you what I kind of wore yesterday for a second.
Yeah, me too. Let's do it. Okay.
Okay, so these are mine.
Tell us.
These are called the Flyknit Mariahs.
Mariah
Shouts
Racer.
out to Hayden's girlfriend.
Hey, it's my brother's girlfriend's name. Oh my gosh. He should get her those. Okay.
I've said that before. When these first came out, those were my exact words.
I don't remember. Okay, tell me.
So these are the Flyknit Mariahs.
Mariah Racer.
Mariah Racer. So these are, I really like these shoes because as you guys may know or may not know, one of my favorite shoes is the Flyknit Racer.
Uh-huh.
Maybe that will be my second shoe so you can see the...
Sure.
So it very much resembles that, of the Flyknit Racer, but these ones, the only difference is the Racer is considered kind of a running shoe and this one's a sportswear.
Yeah, the Flyknit Racer is technically like a racing shoe, though most people wear it for like sportswear purposes.
Yeah, I would never run in a Racer.
Well, it's a racing shoe. Like,
I would never race in a Racer.
would you race?
No.
Okay.
But, I mean, I don't really know much to say about these other than I really like them. I really loved the multicolor, really in anything.
Yeah, multicolor Flyknit's always fun. They made a shoe called the Mariah back in the day. I don't even know when. I don't even really know much about it. But this is like basically tribute to that in a newer version. A lot of people say it's like a more updated Flyknit Racer. Flyknit Racer isn't like...
I'll show a
one
Racer.
piece.
I'll show a Racer after. But Flyknit too, I don't know if, for those that I took my nails off.
What? I'm telling my mom.
They were pulling up on the sides.
I'm telling my mom.
They were driving me nuts. So Flyknits, is it all Flyknits? But they're seamless. You won't find,
basically. If
like these ones, you won't find a seam on it.
right.
It's all one
piece construction.
Yeah. And this one also, what I like about these two with a lot of shoes is there is no tongue. It's just one solid shoe. So it's just like a slip-on. I love it. I'm going to put it on with no socks. I hate doing that. That's what it looks like on.
What is it?
It's a shoe, boy. It's a shoe. So this is what I had on yesterday for a minute. Were these. They're one of my favorites.
I just recently bought them in a tan color, but I think I'm going to return them.
You are?
I don't know. Still deciding. That's that.
Those are them.
All right, we'll go to mine that I wore for 2 seconds while I was actually out of the house yesterday.
Oh yeah, I was like, what did you wear? I forgot.
Right here on the ground. Okay, this shoe came out a couple years ago, 2 years ago, I think. So you guys have heard us talk about it a lot because we have a few of the Be True shoes. Nike does a line called Be True, where the profits are given to LGBT plus charities to benefit them. This one I got a couple years ago. They always come out in June for Pride Month. It's just the Nike Free 5.0. They don't do the 5.0, 3.0, 4.0 thing anymore, but that's how they used to do the Frees. You guys know the Frees. Super comfortable, really flexible and lightweight. Moves naturally with the natural movement of your foot. It's a barefoot running shoe. I don't run in these because they're too special. But you can see, I don't know if you could read that, be true.
There we go.
It says be true on that side. And then it's upside down for you, but 2015, which is when it came out. For that Be True line, they used to do like really cool like tribal print for Be True, which they've kind of gotten away from. So that's on the insole, and then you can't really see, but this is lined with reflective, so under like a flash of light, you can see the tribal print around this too. So yeah, I was lucky enough to have somebody return these to my store, and I got them in my size. So that was mine yesterday.
So this is my choice for today. So along with the Mariah's, so this is actually the Flyknit Racer in a multicolor. So they came back out with the multicolor. The first one they came out with was, it was just an all black tongue. Was that blue too? Or
I think
was that
so.
And
I think it's blue on the other.
This was blue on the other one. They came back out with the multicolor, but they made the tongue gray, which I do really like, the gray tongue. They just made a few changes to it. We were actually, the funny thing about this shoe is we were actually in the airport going to Arizona when these released. So it's kind of like, oh my gosh, are we going to be able to like get these before we board? And we happened to both get them that day.
What sucked about it though is because, especially the version before this, the multicolor racer, a lot of times the multicolor sells out really quickly, and that shoe was really coveted the year before this.
Yeah.
So when it came out, I hurried and just bought my size for full price without my discount, and then they came back in your size like an hour later and you got them for the discount price.
I did?
Yes, and I was so mad.
I don't remember that. But this is what they look like on. They are one of my favorite shoes that I own. Racers in general. But
and this is, let me see this. This is just a shoe tree, if you guys are wondering. It helps your shoes keep shape a little bit. We just get them at IKEA for $1 each. Yeah. So if you guys
$1 a pair,
want that,
a set. Like it doesn't, like this isn't $1.
Right,
it's a set.
2 for $1 for both of your shoes. Obviously, that would suck. But
any hoozle, these are mine today. I do like the racers. I own a lot of pair of racers.
Yeah, I own a few too. They're one of my faves. Ones I'm wearing today are one of my favorites in my collection. Matched my jazz get up today a little bit, even though they sucked yesterday. Okay, so this is the Air Max 1 Safari. I think the name of it technically, the Air Max 1 Premium Quick Strike. This shoe came out a couple years ago as well. I did not get it. It was a drawing. I didn't get this or the Presto that came out with it, and I was really bummed. So I was after this shoe for a long time, huh?
Yes.
A long time. They also did this shoe back. It's a collaboration with what's called Atmos. They came out with this shoe originally, I think in 2007. That's when it first came out. So it was very highly coveted by Air Max fans as well. The first version didn't have this hairy looking stuff. Can you see that? And a lot of people hated that. It was just like this color, but it wasn't hairy.
Hairy?
As well as Kenai's hair. So a lot of people didn't like that on the shoe. I actually like it. So one night I'm on eBay just browsing, and I find these for retail. They'd only been worn a couple times. Like, they looked like they were in really good shape. So I took a chance on it and ordered them, and I was very impressed. The person that owned them before did kind of shave it, because a lot of people shaved that off because they didn't like it. It's supposed to be like a lot longer. So I was kind of disappointed when that came, because it's like half shaven and half not. So I actually, even though I do like the hairy look, I might shave it all the way because it's so weird right now. It's just kind of in between. So I might shave that, but I'm also really scared I'm going to mess them up because I love them so much. That's it.
I do like that shoe a lot.
Yeah, I still can't believe I got it for retail. That's unheard of. Usually you gotta drop at least a couple or a few hundred to get it. So I didn't care that it was used because it was very lightly used. I love them so much, so much, so much.
So I am going to address a question that actually has been asked over and over again the last few vlogs. Is it, what do I do? I have actually said this in a vlog somewhere, what I actually do. but I don't know what I do.
She's an exotic dancer. That's why
am.
she works at night.
Yeah. So I work in the semiconductor industry. It's like the NAND memory market and stuff like that. I work for Intel/Micron joint venture company. So
What is that?
what is what?
Like, if you're to explain that to the average person,
What a
how
joint
would they
venture?
understand it?
What a joint venture.
No, like what you make.
So let's see.
See? Nobody knows.
Yeah.
She's in the FBI.
I'm in
She
the
kills
FBI.
people. I'm convinced of it.
No. So what we do is we make memory. We make two things. We make storage, like on your computer you have storage, or you have memory. So we make both. If you were to Google Optane memory that's come out, that is what we're making at my job. So that is what I do. I'm a process technician. That is what I do. I hope that explains it a little bit. It's really, really hard to explain what I do to people because it's, what's the word I'm looking for, babe?
Complicated?
It's complicated. It's kind of complicated to explain, but the easiest way to explain it is we make the storage, the memory that goes into your computers, your phones, everything like that.
This is what a lot of our time consists of, huh? Editing.
Editing or being in a car?
Nah, not really. The Grinch, one of our faves ever. But yeah, we're just putting some finishing touches on Vlogmas Day 8.
Yes.
So, editing. The joys of Vlogmas, huh?
Yeah, I like Vlogmas.
I know you
I
do.
really do like Vlogmas. It's a lot of work.
Keeps
but I
us
love it.
accountable, but you know what? Like, I feel like I feel like it's good for us,
I feel
you
like
know,
it's really good for
because
us.
we don't want to fail, you guys.
I can't,
So.
like we talked about, like it being hard and we're gonna try not to miss a day, but it like grinds my gears to think like if we miss a day, it would like devastate me.
She wouldn't recover.
I wouldn't get out of bed for a week.
You know what has also kept me not wanting to miss a day?
What?
That Kaylee hasn't missed a day, and we can't miss a day if she doesn't.
Yeah,
So, we're dedicated.
we are. We can do it.